welcome everybody to an overview of our CRM system, which has been named TheHub. So in this video, I will talk you through what you will see in the system, how to navigate yourself around it, and just to give you a bit of detail as to how to use aspects that are available to you at the moment. So let's make a start and let's look at how we actually log you in, and then we'll go from there. So I hope you really enjoy it. Hope it's really useful for you all, and there'll be time for questions at the end if any of you have got anything that you would like to ask. So here we go. Here we are then. So the main page to log you in to the hub. So you'll see that you need to pop in your email address and your password. So you should have received an email from Creatio with a login for yourselves. It will have gone to the email address that any BDN hold for you. So when you get that email, please check your junk just to make sure it hasn't gone in there if you haven't already got it. If you haven't got it, please do let me know and we will arrange for you to have a login. So you need to pop in your email address and then you need to put the password in that is on that original email. You will get the option at the next screen to change your password. So we'll pop those details in and then we'll press login, and then it'll take us through to the change the password option. So you'll see now that you're on the change password screen. So pop in the original password that was on the original email there. Then type in your new password and confirm your new password. If you have more than one site that you're wanting to access, always make sure the password you change it to is the same one for each site. If you do this, you will then be given the option on the next screen to select which site you would like to enter. So you will see now that because you've entered the same password for each site, you're being asked to select the account you would like to enter. So depending on which one you click, depends on what you will see, and you will only see what is relevant to that individual site. If you don't have more than one site, then you won't get this option at all, and it will automatically take you to the home screen for yourselves. Here we are then on the home page of the hub. So you'll see we've got lots of options on this home page, and the first ones across the top, we've got My Organisation, we've got Documents, Users, Sites, Staff, Product Library, Registration and Certification, and Learners. So that's all of them across the top. Then in the middle of your screen there, you'll see we've got Inbox and Actions. So the inbox is where everything will be placed from ourselves and you will be able to see that. Actions is everything that you've actioned that we've requested from you. So keep an eye on the inbox. It's really important. It's on the home screen. It's there for a reason. It's the main way for us to communicate with yourselves. Also down the side, you'll see we've got Start and New. So these are all the forms that you can complete should they be required from yourselves. So we've got Action Response Form, we've got Additional Qualification Application Form, we've got Appeal Form, Complaint Form, Deferral Form, Extenuating Circumstances Form, Malpractice and Maladministration Form, got qualification feedback form, reasonable adjustments application form, withdrawal form, and the booking form. So we will touch on these later on in the webinar, and I will show you how to complete just a couple of them, and then you can have a look at those at your leisure when we go live and you have your logins. We've also got closed forms. So these, any forms that have been closed will appear here. And you've then got key NEBDN documents. Now, when you log on, you will see in the key NEBDN documents that there is a copy of the course provider agreement. And there are also guidance videos on how to complete all of those forms that I've just listed there, along with the how to upload a new document guidance video. So it's really worth a look at those videos. You can download them at any time and have a look through them. Really useful. So we'll go back to the top then, and we'll work our way along there and have a look at each section. So the first one is my organisation. So let's move on to that one there. Here we are on the My Organisation part of the Hub. Just to make you aware, to get yourself to any of the options across the top, just scroll your cursor over them. They'll highlight green, and if you click them, it will take you to that one. So on My Organisation, you'll see down the side there are lots of options. We've got logo, products, finance details, provider contacts, compliance, provider notes, and take up. We'll work our way down these ones just so you can see what is involved with everyone. So if you go to course provider details, you'll see here that there's the organisation name, and then there are options here for you. So we've got main address, postcode, country, email address, telephone number. You'll see that some aspects are optional. Okay, so don't worry. It doesn't all need to be completed. And the details that are here have been pre-populated, okay, with the details that we have on record for you. So if you do wish to change any of them, please do let your auditor know. Right, so scroll down a bit more, I'll show you them all. Here we go. Take you back up. Like I say, not all of it is mandatory. Some of it is optional, so don't worry too much. But we really do need you to check that those details on there are correct. So please do have a look. Then we'll go to logo. So you'll see now it's the logo that's been assigned by us for your use on relevant certificates. So there it is there. Then we can go to products. So in the products aspect, you'll see all the courses that you are accredited to deliver. They're the only ones that you'll see in this products tab. Okay, we'll touch a little bit more on the products when we go to product library, and it'll all link in there, but you'll be able to see when you go and log in all the products that you've been accredited to deliver. Please again, just double check that everything you believe should be there is there, and if not, do let your auditor know. All right, so then we'll go to finance details. So on the finance details bit, you'll see there all the details that we've got. So the purchase order is required, and that's marked as yes. So just so you all know that all course providers will be required to submit a purchase order number with any registration bookings from October. So please make sure that you're ready for that. So it's marked as yes for that reason. Okay. Then we'll go to provider contacts. This aspect's empty, but for yourselves, you'll be able to see contact details for individuals. And then we'll go to compliance. So you'll see here that there are 5 areas: the assessment and internal verification, exam delivery, governance, learner experience, and quality assurance. So you'll see, for example, this one says compliance not set. But for yourselves, in this area, this is where the auditor will set your compliance ratings, okay, based on the audit findings. And more details on each one of those will be found in your audit reports. All right, so let's go to provider notes. That's in case you want to make any notes, they'll be there. It's empty for this one. And then we go to take up. So take up shows the registrations and certifications for the current year and the previous year on a monthly breakdown. All right, so for example, for this one, we've popped a registration in for June and it shows the fee there. And if you scroll down the page, we've got the total here. So there'll always be a nice running total at the bottom. Really useful, so you can look back and see. And we'll go back to the top now. So that covers everything in my organisation. Okay, any problems, please do let your auditor know. But we'll move on. We'll have a look now at the next one at the top, which is documents. Right, so here we are on the document page. So this is where you'll be able to see everything that any BGN have uploaded for you, and you'll also be able to see everything that you've uploaded for yourselves or us. So in true Blue Peter style, here's one I prepared earlier. So we've uploaded a document already. So we've got the course provider agreement. You'll see that you're the owner of the documents, the file name that was uploaded, the version, the type, the visibility of the document, who it was uploaded by, and the date it was uploaded. You also have the option to be able to download them and also see details. So I won't upload another document, however, I will show you how to do that right now. So if you click on the blue add a document at the top here, so click there. Please wait. So here we go. So you can add a single document or you can add multiple documents. But for this purpose, we'll just do a single document. So pop in there what you want your document reference to be. Then you can pop in the description. And then you can choose your document type. So really long list here of the document type there. So you can select which one you want it to be. So quotations. You can select your document version. So 1, 2, 3, however many versions you've had of that document. So pop it in there. And then if you just click here on choose file, you can click that one there and it will take you through to where you'll save all your documents, and you can just select your document and it will upload there. Just take note though of that the documents must be under 60 megabytes, okay, otherwise it won't let you upload it. When you are happy, you can upload this document, or if you've decided that you don't want to upload it today and you don't want to be in this screen anymore, you can cancel without adding the document. But at any time if you want to go back without saving, you can just click on documents and it will let you return. So we will head back to documents. And here we go, course provider demo. So there we go. If you'd followed those instructions, your document would then list here. Okay, and you do have the option that when you get quite a few documents on there, you can filter out and choose what documents you want to. You can click the advanced search and you can type in the file name, whether it was a deleted one, whether they are in current, what type of document it was, and who actually owns it. Okay, and then you can search. And it'll probably tell us that there's nothing at the minute. Yeah, no matches on that search, so we will clear the search. And here we go. Back to what we could see. Alright, so it's really straightforward and it's really useful. And anytime you can download what you want to. Okay, so depending on as well the visibility, you can make them unrestricted or restricted. Okay, so only certain people can see the document. But if you've got any queries on that one, please give me a shout when you're uploading your first document. I'm more than happy to talk you through that and we'll go through it step by step. Alright, so like I said, that's documents, really straightforward. We will move on to users. Okay, so here we are on the user options on the hub. So you'll see we've got on the top, we've got users and we've got staff. So they're both really similar. Okay, now the difference being though that a user, you can set the user type and the level of permission that that user has. And also for users, you would add those people that you want to access the hub as they will actively use it for either quality assurance activity or completing forms. When it comes to staff, you would list all of your staff that you want to link to your products that you are accredited to deliver. Okay, so only list staff in here that you want to link to the qualifications because we'll use that for audit purposes. Okay, so we'll look at users first and then we'll go to staff because they'll sort of link together, and then we'll look at sites afterwards. We'll go back to sites. So here we are on the user bit then. You can see here that I'm listed as a user. So there's my name, my job role, the user type, my status, whether I'm active or inactive. This one I'm active, the date created, when I last accessed it, and you can also click there for details to get more details about that user. If you've got an extensive list of users, you can click here and you can search them there, or you can advanced search. So when you go to your advanced search, you can see you can pop in different fields there: first name, last name, job title, the user type, whether you want to include inactive users, the date which they were set up if you want to, and then you can click search users just there, look, and it will find you who you're looking for. Really useful. So what we'll do now is I'll show you how to add a user. So you need to click the box here that says add a user. So we'll click that one there and we'll head through to another screen. Here we go. So now you'll be able to see the type of user that you want to create. Okay, so the users you've got there are senior, super user, general user and senior manager. Okay, so this allows you to set the level of permission you want for each user when you set them up. Okay, but however, the higher the original role you set up, the more permissions. Okay, so if you set up a senior manager, they'll have more permissions than a general user available to them. All right, so we'll go for super user just so you can see what's in there. So we'll click super user. And here we go. So you need to pop in their first name, you need to pop in their last name. Job title, telephone number and mobile number are all optional, but you do need to pop in their email address. That is mandatory. Just make sure though that the email address you're popping in for your user isn't the same as another user's email address on your site. You cannot have more than one person with the same email address, and it will tell you that. Okay, so make sure that everyone's got their own individual email addresses. You can scroll down. Again, you've got address optional, postcode, country, and so on. And here we come now to the roles. So this is where you can decide how much permission that person's got within their role. So as a super user, They can do all of this if you want to select all. So we'll just scroll down. You'll see there that you've got action response form. You've got 3 different options depending on the level that you want to give that person. So if you select all, it will tick all of them in the boxes here. If you don't want to select all, you can just choose the one that you want by just ticking the box. Scroll down, let you see them. You can scroll through these at your leisure when you get your login details, so you can have a look at them a bit closer. But there's quite an extensive list, so it's really worth you making sure that the permissions that you give to users are correct. Okay, so once you've ticked either select all or the ones that you want to have, go right down to the bottom. Right down, and we've got save changes here, so you will just click your save changes and it will save that user. So if we go back up, all the way up, we'll cancel that and it will return us back to the page of our users. So now let's have a look at staff. So if we click staff, this is where you can link your staff to your products. Okay, so you can search for your staff or you can add a staff member. So to add a staff member, just click it here, look, add a staff member. So pop it there and you can pop in their first name, their last name, email address, GDC number, everything like that. Okay, now when you are putting in staff, it says there that GDC registration number is optional. Please do put that GDC registration number in for your staff. Okay, it's really important that you pop that in there. Also, you've got their relevant achievements and documents. So if you click relevant achievements, you can pop them there. And we do ask that all achievements are there and they're kept up to date. So it says optional, but we'd really like it if you could specify the achievements for that staff member, along with the documents. Okay, so you can upload documents there once they've been created. So for the documents, we would request that every staff member uploads an up-to-date CV, please, once you've added your staff member. Okay. If you're unsure about how to add a staff member, please do let me know. I'll show you around that and how to do it. It's no problem at all. We can do that. So if we go to me, so if we go to me as a staff member, you can see here that I've been linked to 2 products. So if we click on that, here we go. You can see that I've been clicked to 2 products. I've been clicked and attached to the National Diploma as a tutor, and I've been attached to the Dental Implant Nursing as an administrator. So I'll show you now how to add another product. So you would click here, add remove links to products. So let's pop it on, and we want to add one. So you'll see as well that for every single qualification, there are the specific roles. So you've got your assessor, IQA, moderator, tutor, administrator, clinical lead, lead tutor, lecturer, and head of centre. So each qualification has all these roles. So you can always make sure you've got your role there for your staff member. So here we go again, look, we've got all health education and we've got all the roles listed here. So you can attach. So I'm going to attach myself as a lecturer on all health education. So I tick the box there and I click finished. And now it's telling me that I'm linked to 3 products. And if I click it there, you'll be able to see now that I'm linked to all of those 3. Okay. If at any time you want to remove one, you just click it again I'd remove links to products. And if I just select that box again, it will take me off that one. I click finished. And there we go, I'm back to just 2 products now. Okay, and if we go here, products to staff, you'll see that there are all of the products that we are accredited to deliver, and you'll see that there are 2 products that have got a link to staff member, and if we click show for this one, you'll see it's me there, and you'll see for the oral health education that it's me there. So you can see it from both views. You can see products to staff or staff to products. Really handy. If you also want to search, you can pop in the title of the staff member, the qualification type you can search by. You can search by qualification level, staff member name, and you can also search by the role. So if I wanted to search just for administrators, I would click administrator and it would let me know all the administrators down here. If I wanted to do it for tutors, again, it would list me every tutor that was here as a staff member. Okay, so if we go here, I'm an administrator and a lecturer. So it will show me it. If I search for a lecturer, I will appear. Okay, if there isn't anybody within that role in your staff member, it will just show all the staff that you've got and won't actually select anybody for that individual role. All right, so that's worth you having a look at. Again, have a look, add your staff. Please let us know if there are staff members you are adding. Let your auditors know so that we can always just make sure that everything's done correctly. Okay, and all the processes are still being followed. That's great. So we'll move now on to, let's have a look now at sites. Here we are on the site part of the hub then. So you'll see we've got products to sites and sites to products. So there aren't any sites set up on this one, but for yourselves, if as a course provider you have other delivery addresses that aren't specified either in your organisational details on the hub, or you have other centres set up in their own right, can you please list them here? So it might be an additional teaching venue or a site that you use to undertake exams, for example. But if you could please add them to the sites, that would be great. So let's move on now to product library. And we'll just move on and I will show you the product library. So here we go. You'll be able to see there are a list of all the products that are available, but you'll be able to see as well that there are only the 3 say approved for this course provider demo that have been attached to this course provider. So all those that you're approved to deliver will say approved unless there's a sanction status there. So if there are any on that list when you go to the live site that you're interested in delivering, just head back to the home screen and complete our additional qualification form and send it across so we can get that organised for you. So that's product library, and then we'll move us back now to the home screen and we'll go from there. Right, so we're back at the home screen and I now want to show you the options down the side. So you've got your action response form, you've got your additional qualification application form, you've got your appeal form, got your complaint form, deferral form, extenuating circumstances form, malpractice or maladministration form, your qualification feedback form, reasonable adjustments application form, withdrawal form, and your booking form. Now, for those of you that have been watching closely, you'll see that there have been a few things added to the inbox, and there's a deferral form there, and there's an application for approval form there. So that's appeared in the inbox while we've been busy. So I will show you how to complete a form, and then you'll see that it appears in your inbox here. All right, so let's look at the additional qualification application form. So we will select that one, and we'll select the product. So let's go to one that's live. So go to this one here. So we'll just select one. So you'll be able to see all of the actual products on the live site. These are just the testing ones for the demo. So we'll finish that bit and we will create a form. So here we go. So pop in your anticipated start date. So let's go July 2021. Affected number of learners in the first year. So say 10. All of them are 16 and over. There are no details for us to pop in there because it won't be offered outside the UK. And we are not intending on working in partnership with any other organisation. So we will save changes. Okay. So the edits were successful there, and you'll see down the side on the form history that the form was created 15th of June. Who created it? And you'll be able to see the stages of the form here. So all the actions required by us, yourselves, whether it's been approved or declined. So if we go back now to the home page, you'll be able to see it now in your inbox. Okay, so here it is. So we will click on this one. And there we go. You'll be able to have a look, see if there's been any changes or not. Obviously there haven't been any because we've only just uploaded the form, but that's where you'll be able to find all of your changes. So it will always appear in your inbox on the home screen. And then there won't be any actions at the moment, but if there were some actions from us, they would appear there and the form would be here. So let's go back to inbox. So it's really straightforward, and we'll just run through one more. So let's go to a appeal form. So let's just click on that one there. So again, we'll select the product for this one. So let's go for OHE and create a form. So you've got lots of options here where you can select the option for the appeal type. So let's just say we'll go to this one, select that one, and then we'll just tick the statement that represents the role. So are you doing it on behalf of your candidate, on behalf of the centre? So we'll say we'll do it on behalf of the centre. Any details there you want to put in? So appeal demo for centre. You can attach documents if you want to. The more you pop in here, the better. So always make sure that you pop as much information as you possibly can. If the appeal is related to candidates, please provide details. Names of candidate numbers are optional. Again, it is optional, but the more information you provide to us, the quicker we can respond and the more straightforward it will be. And if it's related to an exam, give the date of that, and always pop your contact details. Pop our email address in there, and then we can get hold of you. So if we click Save Changes, so there we go. We go down here, and then we will submit the appeal to the awarding organisation, and it's gone. Okay, so when we go to this one, that was something that I did forget to mention on this form here. Always make sure you submit it to us. Obviously on this occasion we haven't completed everything it wanted us to, so it won't let us submit, which is really handy. Unless those forms are fully complete, you can't submit them. Okay, so let's go back to home, and you'll see them there. Okay, and that there rounds up really the first aspect of the hub. I hope you found it really useful. Any problems, any queries, any feedback, please do let us know, and we will send this video to you all so you can watch it at your leisure. Okay, thank you very much.